to have you here with us.
Good morning, TJ. How are you?
I am doing all right. Now, we got to start with something. We have been reporting, and it has been attributed to you, a statement out there that you allegedly issued through your publicist apologizing for that routine. But you and I were just talking here in the commercial break. You said that's not really your statement. So tell me what the deal is.
Well, we kind of have to start. I hope that everybody saw what I just saw. If a person starts their heckling with F America, then that gives me the right to defend my country. I couldn't be anti-Mexican. My Mexican fan base is largely responsible for me even existing. So between them and the black community, it's really all I have. But I don't think I need to apologize for being pro-American. The guy said that all of this is still Mexico, and I was just giving him geography. This is America, greatest country in the world. So.
Well, help us understand. So, do you not apologize for anything? We showed like a 50-second clip there.
No,
it's like 7 or 8 minutes. Go ahead.
I apologize for the fact that the word anti-Mexican is being said to a black guy in America.
But you don't apologize for what you said in that studio, that stand-up.
I'm not allowed to. As a stand-up, the only thing that I sell is uncensored thought. So I'm only selling them the way I think, uncensored. So I'm not allowed to then come back the next day and apologize. That's for the Tracy Morgans of the world. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm apologizing if somebody thought I was trying to be anti-Mexican. Mexicans are my friends. So
Katt, why is it somebody is allowed to put out a statement apologizing on your behalf then?
Sir, they put out a DVD called Katt Williams' 9 Lives while I was in jail without my permission. A lot of stuff has been happening to a lot of black celebrities in the world. We just deal with it, thank Jesus, and keep on going, sir.
Now, I guess it's clear to say, you gave me a little bit of what he was saying, but he kept going on and on, this heckler. Now, what was it? You said he said, F America. That certainly set you off. But go ahead.
We were in Phoenix. So this is a heavily Mexican-American crowd. I gave $5,000 out to a Mexican-American serviceman at this same show. It was nothing like that the night of the show. This happened 19 days ago. It's just happening in the news yesterday because it's my birthday.
Well, help me understand that. What was it? Because it's clear that you were visibly upset. And you said you're a proud American, you defended this country. So is that essentially what it was? He was clearly out of line in your opinion, but he really got you hot.
I was offended because he was making a statement that we're not allowed to make in this country. In this country, you have to pledge allegiance to America first and your country of origin second. And so the fact that he was blatantly disrespecting the law that we all follow, black people worked too hard to become black Americans in this society, and we were slaves here. And we did a lot of free work. Whatever they did was in another country, and we certainly applaud their history, but don't come here talking to sons of slaves about that. And if there's something anti-Mexican about what I said, then I apologize for the anti-Mexicanness of it. I was talking to one individual.
I guess that's part of it, that or at least one line in there that did get some people probably upset more so than others, because a lot of people familiar with your comedy. I am as well. I didn't hear a whole lot that was, a departure from some of the other stuff I've heard you say in routines before, but you did say, we were slaves, speaking of black people, y'all just work like that at the landscaper. Even that statement, you don't apologize for that one either? You think that one got too close to going over the line?
I can't apologize for it even if it was close to the line, because at the end of the day, I wasn't there to make racial conversation. I was there to tell a joke. The joke was, if Mexicans love America, could they give black people Mexico? That was the entire joke, because we'd love it and it's real close. We couldn't go back to Africa because of the flies. That was the joke. None of that's airing on the tape. This is an hour-and-a-half show, sir.
Now, would you, do you understand, at least some people hearing that, and you were talking to one guy, It's clear that
One
other
guy.
people in the crowd were laughing at what you were saying to him, even as you were going
If I
off
had
on the one guy.
disrespected Mexicans, I wouldn't have been able to get out of there alive, sir, with all due respect.
But as people,
That is very, very true. Like, that is very, very true. If you are disrespected Mexican, definitely for sure, you wouldn't be able to get out of there alive. But another thing that we another thing that we can say is he said black people were did a lot of free work. Yeah, that is true. Because I watched on on the news a couple of days. I see in California a lot of people are voting for like they want reparations back. Definitely for sure, I agree for the state of California to give them reparations back, right? But there were also a lot of slaves too who came here to America and worked as slaves, but they never got reparations. I don't think the Irish got reparations. So they did some slave works too. The Japanese got paid reparation. I don't know if the Chinese got paid though, but I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure about that. So not just black people did a lot of free work. Also other people too did a lot of free work too. You know, also other people too did a lot of free work. You understand? And it's a good thing to apologize, you know. It's no matter what, just apologize. It doesn't take you anything to apologize. If you did something wrong, you apologize. If you don't do something wrong, it's still good to apologize at the end of the day. You know, but I watched the video. Williams took it pretty too far. I mean, if I must be frank, he took it pretty far. It was the bodyguards that came in and kind of like held Williams. Like they would have probably fought there, and it's mainstream media. You know, they will promote things that are derogatory or negative to you. You know.
do you understand why people who do hear it maybe do get offended by it, who maybe didn't read the or listen to the whole 7-8 minutes of it, but just maybe read a few comments? Do you think they just have the wrong impression, or you understand why some might think the landscaper comment might have been offensive? Telling a Mexican like that guy to get to stepping back to Mexico, how that comes off as being offensive?
No, he said that we were in Mexico. So let me just say this. Yes, I can see what you're saying, TJ.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think those people should watch more of this CNN show so they can see there are real news factors going on in this country, things we should discuss, like our president versus football, rather than worry about what a comedian's saying. If you don't like me, don't come see me. If you do like me, I'm here for you. But I love Mexicans and I love Mexican Americans. But I love America overall. Let's be very clear about it.
Any concern about how people might view you down the road, how this could impact
none,
your
sir.
career down the road? People
None.
might not want to book you in Texas or
That would be
Arizona or
fantastic,
California.
sir. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Let's let that happen, but let the statement be that I'm a Christian. I'm straight.
All right. Well, we will leave it there. Again, I'm glad we got
Thank
to
you.
clear it up, because we have been, Katt,
And
this
thank you,
morning.
TJ.
We have been talking about this morning an apology that Katt Williams sent out, and you're telling me that was not your apology. So that's important to note this
I
morning.
just made my apology, TJ, live in front of CNN.
Katt, good to see you, buddy.
I mean, we definitely for sure have to pledge allegiance to the country that is hosting you, right? If you leave a country and you come to another country and you don't follow the laws of that country, don't pledge allegiance to that country, you are not anything than an alien, you know? If you live in a country, you should definitely for sure pledge allegiance to the country and also follow the rules and regulations of the country. You know, you should also for sure follow the rules and regulations of the country. You understand? You should definitely for sure follow the rules and regulations of the country, because you can't live in a country and don't pledge allegiance to the country. You know, it means you don't respect the laws of the country. or the loss of a land. We should definitely for sure respect the laws of a land and pledge allegiance to the nation or to the country. Alright, that was my commentary. Thank you.